Howdy y'all, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I am Tom, where the only thing really for us to do is go to the job market and select a quick job, because we're still just getting started here in Los Angeles, California. Could take a trip up to Oxnard. Price per distance is selected already. Head over to Arizona, Raleigh, San Diego. Ooh. Should we just take this one up to Oxnard? It's not incredible pay, but yeah, sure, why not? Take that job. It's a short job, but we'll be leveling up in no time. I also need to think about the way out's gotta be over here, right? Yeah, it's gotta be around the corner here. Fantastic. I don't know what we're hauling. I have modified the settings just a little. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done the I seem to set up being able to open and close the windows, because I haven't got that done yet. But I've messed about with the sound settings a little bit, the some of the gameplay settings. Good braking on this now. Okay. We look safe to go. You're gonna let me out. That's just, you just have to. That's the rule. It does make a huge difference switching from Euro Truck Simulator 2 to American Truck Simulator. Obviously, the biggest difference is that the wheelbase on these trucks is enormous compared to the European style box cab. I keep on getting distracted. Oh god, this is a nightmare up ahead, isn't it? Oh, but it's light controlled, so we're okay. There's some sirens. So the main idea eventually is to head up to Canada and head down to Mexico. Those are the two map add-ons that I've got. But while we've just got short jobs, we're going to be taking them around California, working up that long distance stat as we go. The thing is, American Truck Simulator is a far less complete game than Euro Truck Simulator 2. There just isn't as much of America covered in the base game yet. Oh, this is a nightmare. I guess all we can do is just sit in this traffic until we can escape. Yeah, well, I'll show you the map. World map. So, what's covered in game so far? Oh, can I not zoom out any further? Okay. Yeah, so what's covered in games so far is, California, Arizona, Colorado. No, hang on. So I don't know. I don't know the states. I'm so sorry, but yeah, there's Texas being added soon, and Montana as well. This is added by a mod, the British Columbia section up here, and then obviously all the Mexico stuff down here is added by another mod. So yeah, there's still a lot more a lot more of the United States to be added. We just have this region over here for the time being, which is fine. I did consider adding other mods that do expand further to the east. Like, there's a map mod called Coast to Coast, which is big. Obviously, it extends the map beyond where is currently covered by DLC. It extends it right the way out to the East Coast, hence the name Coast to Coast. And that works with the mods that I've already got installed. It also works with one called Canada Dream, which I think covers more of Canada than the ProMods Canada mod I have installed. However, Ah, brilliant. I'm just gonna go in front of you, mate, because I don't want to have to wait for any of that nonsense. Yeah, so Coast to Coast adds the well, there are enough map mods out there to add the entirety of the United States, including Hawaii. In fact, there's a specific mod which adds Hawaii, but I haven't gone for Coast to Coast because I've seen it played even recently, and it still has this problem where the map creator, and you've got to admire the work they did. It's incredible. They obviously focused on breadth rather than detail. So Coast to Coast is lacking in a lot of places because they went for quantity first and quality second, and are slowly over time filling in the rest with that quality, but it's still lacking in a lot of areas. So if we were to play with it, we just see a lot of barren landscapes, and I don't want to play the game like that. I want the landscapes to be of a reasonable level of detail and quality as we're playing. Yeah, there we go. Go straight on. It's 126 miles. We are not even out of Los Angeles here, are we? That's one thing to note about a smaller cabin than last time. About American Truck Simulator is... I've totally forgotten what I was going to say. Ah, that was it. The detail... Well, the size of the cities in American Truck Simulator compared with Euro Truck Simulator 2 is incredible. I can just go. There's also a rule in America where if you're turning right, you can go on red.
Go straight on.
I think that's the case anyway. If you're turning right, say out of that junction there, you could go on red. It's considered fine to do. Well, certainly I saw it happen one time in this game, and then I tried it out myself, and it was like, oh, okay, interesting. I didn't get fined for that. Are you just gonna stay in this lane? You are as well, that's fine.
Go straight on.
We already are being impacted by the real traffic density here in these cities. As we start taking on longer jobs, there's our first motorcycle. As we start taking on longer jobs, we will, I think, notice that less and less. What time of day is it? 1:12, okay. $1:13 in the afternoon on a... Oh no, sorry, it's 10:46 AM on a Monday. Finally on the highway here. So I don't know what brand of truck we're driving this time. Any truck fans will presumably know that logo there. I am gaining on you way too quickly. Does it say it over here? Kenworth? Is that the brand of truck, or... I don't know. So far, we haven't needed the virtual sat nav. We've just had it on the dash, which is fantastic. I like it. I like having that baked in there. That's really cool.
Keep left.
So we've been given some really modern trucks so far. Oh, that's the point. We need to start. I need to start plotting out my route so that I see. I totally forgot to do this. Now that we've moved across to American Truck Simulator. In Euro Truck Simulator 2, I was on it for a while and then completely forgot about it once we'd got our first truck. Am I turning off here? Yeah, it looks like. I'm not super aware of the width of my truck. It's strange having one of these trucks with the much larger nose and the longer wheelbase. It's weird making that change. As I was saying though, it's something I forgot to do as we continued was looking for truck dealers. And now that we're starting fresh in American Truck Simulator, that's become all the more important again.
Keep left.
No, I don't need to switch lanes. I can just stay to this lane. So hopefully when we come into whatever city it is we're heading to, we can find a truck dealer at least. I can't remember if we found one last episode. We certainly hit one mystery icon, and I don't know what that was. I did talk to you about the music that I'm using in this series in that episode as well. It is a totally different playlist from the one that I use for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Or it's not entirely different. I think there's one or two tracks that overlap, but the aim was to make it more American sounding. So there's a lot more country and a bit more rock and roll. And then I try to round it out with some pop music that sounds particularly American. Not even particularly American, you know. Just whatever sort of, as I was listening to each track individually, whatever felt like the right kind of vibe. Did you say keep left, right? Yeah. Is it not Oxnard I was going to? Clearly not, I've got 28 miles to go. Unless it's somewhere just outside of Oxnard.
Keep left.
Yeah, we are not exiting the freeway yet. Tell me this, what's the difference between a freeway, a highway, and an interstate? An interstate. Uh-oh. I think that's our first classic car just passing us there. I think. Which is of course added by one of the Jazzy Cat packs which I added to the mods in the last episode. I know an interstate is something that's, well, it's interstate, so it's all across the country of the interstates. I don't know exactly who pays for those though, right? Like, are they sort of co-funded by the states themselves? Is it managed and paid for at the federal level? America is a wild country. I love this. Look at this. That's something that
It's all over.
yeah, I love American Truck Simulator. Because it's a newer game, it tends to have a lot more going on in the way of detailed locations. Because Euro Truck Simulator 2 has been out since 2011, 2012, like a decade at this point. Where's my parking spot? There it is. That's not a difficult one. We can do that. We can do that. Although I don't love the way that I've pulled up to it. I always get this. Ugh. The really correct thing to do here would be to use the mirrors. I cannot do that though. Hang on. I think we've gone way past it. I would have an easier time doing this from the other side. Let me think, hang on. I would turn that way to, yeah, so it's gonna be turn this way. Oh yeah, we're miles beyond where we need to be. I wish I could turn around. This is going to be another terrible parking job. Clearly. Let's just go all the way. And then, as I was saying, it's this way. I can't really see what I'm looking for out of that. We're going to try turning around and coming at this from the other angle. Yeah, I'm going to be able to do this. I'm just no good at doing this when I can't stick my head out the window like this. So if I have to do it from the... I've hit a wall on that side. I keep on... You know what it is as well? It's part of it is the issue with the wheelbase of this truck. I'm completely forgetting that the turn circle on these is entirely different. If I have to pull this forwards, I don't mind. It'd be nice if I had the space to do that though, wouldn't it? Oh. I generally have to pull it this far back out. There we go. Sort of. I just don't have enough space on either side. No, 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 no. Alright, let's bring it over nice and far over here. Try and keep the angle shallow for the time being. Push it around aggressively as we get close. I've left that too long, haven't I? Accidental horn press there, sorry. Okay, okay, okay. If I can't do this last time, we are gonna skip this. I've missed that by a long way. Now I'm trying to twist it into a spot that I'm nowhere near. Yeah, it's on this other side of us, so if I just bring it over here, and then do what? I guess push it that way? We are so close to this, and yet we're just banging things up now. Yeah, one final attempt at this, please, and then no, fine, we'll skip that. That's terrible. I've got to get better at handling those parking jobs in American trucks. I think that one had a particularly long wheelbase, so I mean, I'm blaming the truck, but like, I've done this before and I don't know what's wrong with me on this occasion. Long distance, there we go. Apply that. We've got an email. What email have we got? First offer of a bank loan. Brand new Western Star trucks, we could buy a truck straight away. If we wanted to do that, we would make the money back. What? How much can I take? 100,000. Yeah, we don't have enough for our first truck yet. We will take a look at the... I was going to say we'll take a look at the truck dealers, but we've only got Kenworth and Western Star so far. How have I got that one? And we're only in this sort of area, so I don't know how that one's unlocked up there. Kenworth. Will we take a quick look? 115,000 is the minimum for our first truck at the moment. So we'll keep on earning, doing what we can. That, yeah, no, we want to take a job from Oxnard. Head up to Bakersfield, to Lone Pine, El Centro. You know what, I didn't actually check around Oxnard when I came into the city here. Ooh, Tijuana. First job done to Mexico. Interesting. It's an enormous difference though. We're going to take this one, Oxnard to Bakersfield. Take that job, which we will do on the next episode this Friday. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining me for this. I have been Tom, and this has been American Truck Simulator. Ta-ra.